This is Unit 308. This time we're looking at Activity 10 and 11. It says here, from the 2 job adverts you have found. So if you've already got 2 job adverts, but sometimes it's easier just to find 2 more. Just find 2 jobs. So go onto Universal Job Match or wherever you want and just find a couple of jobs. It says that match your skills. So realistic jobs, they don't have to exactly match your skills, but something you could realistically do, not Football Manager of England or whatever. Something you could realistically do and within an area that you do it. So don't print out jobs that are from London. So we've got just a little bit to talk about. This is about looking for different places that you can look for jobs, which we discussed in the last unit. You could use different websites to look for jobs, or you could even use jobs in the newspaper. Although there does tend to be very few jobs now in newspapers. The 2 jobs, it says, where did you find the job? They could be both the same. You know, it's common now to look on the internet, but if you're looking on the internet for jobs, put the actual name of the website. So be specific about where you found it, because just putting the internet is a big old place. So put, I found the job. So wherever you found the job, I found the job on the Universal Job Match website. Okay. Or I found the job on monster.co.uk website, so that they know that you know where it was you were looking for a job. If you used a newspaper, and you could, for one of the jobs, you could just look in the local newspaper, but put that I found the job in the job pages of the Leicester Mercury local paper. Because if you just put I found it in the Mercury, they won't know. City and Guilds will not know what the Mercury is. So be specific. I found it in the job pages, then they'll know where you found it. Obviously, there's lots of other places you could have found a job. You don't. So if you've already got a job in your hand or evidence of that, you will need to provide evidence, by the way, of these as well. So in the case of a newspaper, you'll need a photocopy of the clipping or a clipping itself. And in the case of Universal Job Match or a website, you will need a printout of that job, because it needs to be clipped to this as evidence. Okay. Again, title of the job needs to go in the 2 boxes. The title that they've used in the advert. So have a look at the advert. So whatever title they've used in there. And here it says key facts. They did skill matching in the other unit. And there is a bit of duplication here. So we're going to take a slightly different spin on this. Key facts. If you think of things that attracted you to the job, just 2 things that attracted you to this job. You looked on the Universal Job Match and you saw a job for Money Advisor. Think of 2 things and be descriptive. So try and give them a full sentence. Money Advisor. Why? Key fact about the job. The job comes with a nice car and they pay for petrol, which is obviously a reason for wanting to go for this job. And sometimes you might struggle to think of sometimes it's hard to be objective and actually think of reasons. But if you think to yourself, why didn't I take that job as a ballet dancer? You'll soon think of reasons why you don't take a job. You can flip those reasons round as to why you might take this job or a different job, or there's a reason why you found the jobs that you found. They might not appear in words, but they are there. And they don't necessarily have to be in the job description itself. They might be right in your head, the reasons that attracted you to the job in the first place. And here's a few. So if you happen to see a Money Advisor job and you fancy that, there could be a lot of reasons. Comes with a nice car, pays for petrol. If I work after 5, I can earn an extra bonus. So that could be a reason what would attract you to that sort of job. Loads of reasons will attract you to that sort of job. You just need to write them down. Okay. Here's another job, farm worker. Okay. Might be just the job for you. Why? So key facts on a farm worker job. Why? What would attract you to working on a farm? I enjoy working with cattle because I've done it before. So if you've already done a job before, that's a reason, a very common reason for wanting to apply for similar types of jobs, because you're confident about what the job entails. Another reason, farm worker, it's only 2 miles from my house because I will need to get there at 6 every morning. If you can, give an extended sentence, and if you can stick because in, that's great. So this is the reason and this is why. So it's sort of 2-part sentence. If you can do that, you're giving some good key facts about 2 jobs. That's it for that section.